Hi and welcome to this Blueprint Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to look at the Forex market wrap, highlight the news this week and some of the charts we were looking at going into this week. So, had some news out of Australia. We had some really decent Aussie CPI numbers out this week, so showing us that the rate of inflation in Australia has grown. It was forecast coming at 1.7. Came in at 2.1, so significant growth there in the markets. We then didn't really have too much in the way of news in terms of high impact stuff. We did get the Bank of Japan outlook report, and we had some dollar data with the advanced GDP, which came in negative. Looking at the dollar index then, so the dollar index actually came into a really crucial area, and we highlighted this in a dollar CAD video, and the fact that we could be looking at potentially some dollar CAD downside if the dollar was to start falling from these highs. We've seen in the past that the market has rejected this area quite aggressively before, with some huge moves to the downside from retests of this level. So looking to see if that dollar momentum will now start to fade a little bit. Obviously, dollar fundamentals are fairly bullish at the moment, fairly strong. So it'd be interesting to see what happens here. Maybe we'll get a bit of a consolidation period like what happened back in 2016 before seeing that drop. I doubt we'll see something as reactive as what we saw in the previous test, because that was just after the COVID spike, so the market recovered pretty well after that. But still expected maybe a little bit of rejection here and some downside to come. Looking at Aussie US dollar, another strong bearish week. Obviously, the dollar at that resistance level could start to see some buyers coming back into this market in the short term, but the trend on the 4-hour time frame is still down. We're still getting those lower lows and lower highs, with the market finding resistance back up sort of at the sort of 0.7164 area. So expecting some further downside. We do have a big level down below 0.7, huge level on Aussie US dollar, so I wouldn't be surprised if we were to get some kind of test of that before seeing some upside. Dollar CAD was mentioned in a video this week. We were looking at the price trading within this range, looking to see if price can move it back into the resistance zone, and if it can, then form some breakouts to the downside with some reversal patterns. So looking still or still kind of watching here to see if this will retest those highs. If it does, we could look for those reversal patterns to come into play, like the head and shoulders pattern or the double top pattern, in order to look for some short ideas. Kiwi dollar then, so like the idea of Kiwi dollar short, and Kiwi continues to remain bearish. We did get a couple of decent pullbacks this week in the market. We saw especially these sort of retests of these lows around about the 65.85 level. That was a decent level to look for those shorts to enter. We've now broken through some key weekly lows, so again, depending on how the dollar reacts to that resistance level, we could see either a bounce back up or that continuation in the market. Kiwi very, very weak at the moment, so looking for that bearishness to continue. So I hope you enjoyed the video content. If you did, leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.